Platinum X here with Mass Effect 2 Insanity on Thane's loyalty mission called Sins of the Father. Now, I kind of messed up and kind of forgot to start the video when I got here, but I just got to the Citadel, and as soon as you come through, the door, from the dock, you come through the CSEC office, so Bailey's right there at the desk. So you talk to Bailey as soon as you get here about Thane's son, and then he tells you about somebody named Mouse. All right, so I'm basically on the level 28. This is the one where you go upstairs, not downstairs. So when you come off of the dock or come in, out of the CSEC office, turn to the right and go up the stairs, and you're on the upper floor, level 28. And Mouse is standing right here. So I just basically talked to Mouse, and there's a little bit of a renegade option to press him for information. Um, instead of giving him brownies and being nice to get information, you actually, put your foot on his neck and make him tell you something. Anyway, so I just did that, and now basically it says to talk to Bailey again to bring Elias Kellum in for questioning. Now there's really not... Thane's loyalty is not really combat oriented. It's more of just surveillance, really. Dialogue and surveillance, because when Bailey brings Kellum in, we're going to interrogate him. Again, not by offering him brownies and sweet talk. No. There's going to be some hitting involved.
Yes?
You talked to Elias Kellum.
Kellum and I have an... I'll stay out of sight. If I'm lucky, Kellum will...
Alright, so he's bringing Kellum in. And now we get to go question him. And Kellum is the target for Thane's son.
Tell Bailey we're ready.
Thane's son has been paid to take him out, and or Thane specifically, would rather his son not follow in his footsteps and be an assassin.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI sent to page him.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Well, shit. That's not good.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few...
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation.
You hired an assassin.
I want to see my advocate. You two are in.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea.
You can still do that.
That is gonna cost you.
Control your temper. Sorry.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch
works for me.
No!
What did you not understand about we're not C-Sec?
Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
I'm beating the shit out of you, and you're gonna do what to me exactly?
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid. Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious.
Oh wait, no.
To wake him up, I think.
Joram is the guy that Thane's son is after.
He'll wake up with that.
This guy, I think, is the one that hired Thane's son to take him out.
Agreed.
Assassination.
Kind of like a political opponent type situation.
Mixed up in race politics. He's anti.
I think so.
Udina doesn't take any crap.
If the majority votes.
Did I ever talk to Udina?
There he is.
You know, I don't ever think I went and talked to
Follow
Tina.
the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Grogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Nobody told me he was a
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election
magician.
day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. I
All
will.
right, we got
I'll
heavy
do it through
pistol
legal
damage.
process, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget,
Door
my
is
friends,
locked.
there are treasonous elements in our own house.
Oh, I'm just
The human...
I'm
watching
on it,
this
Thane.
dude for right
He's
now.
talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope
Yeah,
you'll
so
come
this
out on
mission
election
really
day.
is just following this dude. It's not really, there's not really any combat. I mean, there is to a very minimal extent. And I think it might just be not actual combat, just
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
more like cutscene type crap.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope
Or
you'll come out on election day.
Paragon or Renegade Trigger type shit. Woo! So in my last episode for the dossier, the Justicar, recruiting Samara,
Stay close or we'll lose him.
I spent a good bit of the episode going over some Mass Effect
I've got him.
history and the future of Mass Effect and what I would do with Mass Effect if I had any input in the matter. Like I can make a really damn good Mass Effect game. And especially reattach the legs to biotics, because coming out of Mass Effect 1, where biotics was incredibly overpowerful, to Mass Effect 2, where and 3 for that matter, where biotics have literally had their legs cut off. They have such limited use, with so much of it not affecting shields and armor, and especially in Insanity playthrough, where in Mass Effect 2 every single enemy has either shields or armor. So it, again, literally cuts the legs off of
I
biotics.
see him.
And I have a way that would return the true power to biotics back to biotics and make them even more powerful than they were in 1. For example, any game that has magic, there's an energy bar, usually called mana.
Problem so far.
And you know, things cost a certain amount to use. Well, my thing with biotics
Guard
is
talking to the
it's
bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to target in sight.
it's not magic. It's just, it's more like it's an internal, or even with magic. I mean, there's been, you know, plenty of, you know, stories based on magic where the magic drains the caster. So same thing with biotics, and we've seen that in the cutscenes here, where,
He's meeting a couple
you
of
know,
mercenaries.
biotics
Looks like
drains
same
the
group his
user,
bodyguard comes from.
and
He looks nervous. Could be easily
so there should
Maybe
be an
he's
energy
Sarkoyan
bar
in here somewhere.
to
There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to
gauge
lose him.
like how much biotics you can use at a time. So let's just say you like select the power you're trying to use and like
Hey,
set a certain power to a certain
for this.
button. And you know, some biotics is just, you know, you cast it just like a spell. You cast it, it's cast, right? Damn it. But some things, when you watch these cutscenes, it's like you're either maintaining a barrier or like charging a like. There's different levels of force. So what I would like to do with biotics is make it where like throw and pull,
He's heading to the lead
or what, or go back to calling it lift, because lift was just the most amazing thing in Mass Effect 1. But holding down the button will then like sustain the power or charge the power, make it more powerful, you know, or whether you just, it's about duration or force. You know, holding down the button just continues to, you know, continues the ability.
Gun down, son.
So it would drain your power bar to the point where
They'll have snipers
even if
outside.
you exhaust your power bar, like make it to where you could like literally start draining health. So a biotic could literally kill themselves if they exert too much power, which would then release tremendous amounts of
Take the
force.
boy into custody.
Your father doesn't have much time.
Yeah, this was a really boring and stale.
Boys, take
I'm
Coley out.
surprised you're letting him do.
Like, seems like everybody likes Thane, but that's literally like the worst mission. I mean, it's just like there's nothing to it. Again, there was no combat. There wasn't even, like I said, there was that one little Paragon trigger. But anyway, so like with throw, for example, so you would like hold down the button to charge up your throw to increase the force of it, and then when you release it, then it would hit them with whatever force you were charged up with. Same thing with lift or pull. You would activate the power, which would lift them off the ground,
Like someone was cleaning
and
house.
then
The prime
like
suspect
there could
was
be
away.
some way of
We never caught him.
like control, like, you know, being able to control it, not just where it just lifts them off the ground and it has like a duration, but like you could lift them up. You could put lift on one button so that you lift them up, and then of course you have to maintain the power while you're lifting, but then you could throw when you release, you know what I mean? It's like you can kind of combine the two to where you lift them up so they're in the air, and then hit them with a throw, because that was always fun. That was always fun when somebody's floating and then you hit them with throw and they go whoo, flying across, like you just knock them right out of the park. That was always fun. But then, you know, you take these cutscenes where Jack literally destroys 2 heavy mechs, and Samara that talks like such a badass, and it's cool. It's awesome to hear her talk like that, like, well, on her dossier mission, where it's like, well, I might have to take you into custody. And she's like, okay, well, I have to cooperate for 24 hours. But then I got to return to my investigation. And the inspector's like, well, I might not be able to release you that soon. And then she's like, well, you won't be able to stop me. Like, you know, tough. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. But yet, when it comes to combat, then being in your squad, and it comes to combat, they're really not that powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all just cutscene and dialogue jargon. You know, like the game does not back up the power that they should have. Like I said, the game and the gameplay in Mass Effect 2, and for that matter, Mass Effect 3, has literally cut the legs off of biotics. At least in 3, there's more biotic combos, which does bring power back to biotics with the combos, because the combos can be very powerful. The detonations, that is. but instead of like cooldowns and durations, it should be like a power, like for example, and this is true with like a lot of games that use magic, is like for barrier, when you activate barrier, you could actually set like the amount of power you put into your barrier as far as how much force it absorbs, and then your power bar is like kind of like it lowers the maximum your power bar would go up to. Like you wouldn't replenish the power you put into barrier until the barrier is dropped. So I mean, there's a lot that can be done with biotics to actually it release its full potential and power.
10 years is a long time.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Your boy shot some people. Nope. Community
None that
service.
I've seen.
All right. Now I need Garrus. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And follow me next time with Garrus's loyalty mission. Hang on, let's change Thane's outfit. What's better, that one? I like that. That looks cool. That does look cool. But no, I like that. That's yeah. That's a person you don't fuck with. Alright. So, go back. Alright. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And follow me next time in Garrus's loyalty mission. And hit that like button. And follow me in Garrus's loyalty mission. Right? Okay.